Welcome to Winadino channel. It's kind of raining in the burbs there a little bit. So we're going to talk about bottlenecking, your Christ oil, others Christ oil, and Altularly triangulating them. What are we talking about? New viewers, if you're not aware of our other video content here, these are topics that relate to the Christ technology within the Bible, and we are explaining them, we talk about them, we dive into them here, and you're going to become fully aware. Stick around. So, when you live in the burbs, and you have everything. You've worked your whole life. You got double income, husband and wife, children on the scene at the workplaces. You have the cars, the yard, the house, the decorations, the bricks and mortar. You got it all. But you got it by the sweat and blood and tears of your brow and your somewhere in your body. You did not get it through Christ or the Christ oil. This is going to be a problem. It's not going to be very nice for many people to want to hear that they are heinous monsters if they have this all and do not have the Christ oil working for them. They're basically lawless, heinous bullies of society in the middle classes that feel entitled, privileged, special, wealthy, and that they have opinions for days, years, millenniums about everything and anything under the sun. Except when it comes to the logs and the altars in their own mind and eyes. We don't take this lightly over here because these things are destructive to nature. And the problem with the bottlenecking. So, because I am the all-knowing, loving, provider of the household, and because I give you everything, I work 25 jobs a day putting that bread on the table from the best supermarket I can find, and the fridges and pantries are stocked, and my house is decorated so nicely, and you get to sit in these rooms, and because I have 10 cars in the garage. And because I went through hell and back to raise you kids or to provide a life for you as my spouse, you owe me everything. And so the games begin. These families have dynamics of the children are blood sucked, or sucked dry, spiritually sucked dry, mentally sucked dry. And there is an ancient god whose name means to suck dry, so we're going to look into him after a while, in another topic. But what are they sucking dry? We know there's the Christ oil from birth. We know it's atrophied or misused and abused in the upbringing, and then abandoned altogether, and even despised by people who had no portion and part of it in childhood and then on up. So they didn't get a part of that. They didn't get the part of the inheritance of the love, the nurture, the feeling, the sensation, the biochemical processes of experiencing this oxytocin and vasopressin and anandamide and whatever have you gratitude frequencies and love frequencies and peace frequencies. They didn't have it. They had to slave away to give the appearance of fitting in with every single buddy on the block and in the neighborhood that we're to-do, we're rich, we are wealthy, we have it together, we are a family unit and we work so hard and we just love everybody and we always give back to our communities. We have to make an image. These people have to make an image. So where do they get their supply to maintain that image, do you think? Let's think. We would be correct in saying sucking the pineal oil life force out of their children, their spouse, from childhood up. They don't sacrifice their children to Moloch. They are Moloch. And narcissism can be in the mix. It's pretty heinous. But these children, they turn out to be sociopathic, Machiavellian style paths. Whatever paths. They're on a path. Not a good one. And they don't have any Christ oil within them. They are so withdrawn, degenerate. They are very degenerate, and they have nothing. No soul, no spirit, no values, no hope, no humanity, no concept of the value of humans or of relationships or love or the value of belongings or the value of life itself or gratefulness, thankfulness. They have none of this. They've heard a couple things about it, maybe a few of those things over the period of their whole youth, childhood, but they don't have them. They don't embody them. They sure as heck don't have none of that stuff flowing in experience in their bodies. They eat food. It's garbage. It's something to be judged. They don't like it. Meh. Who made it? Where'd it come from? I don't like it. I want this. I want the other. Like, same with clothes or anything. It's dirty. It's yucky. It smells funny. It's gross. Like, what are we doing? We're creating monsters. If we deprive the children from the Christ oil through bottlenecking. So what is the bottlenecking? Hello. We have friends. They care so much about us here. In the name of Jesus, you beat it and you get away from me. You are not coming to Maitland Park. We are in Maitland Park and we're not. He's not coming. No need to be here. So, fear and intimidation. The Lord rebuke you and the thing upon you that I see. Goodbye. Stop staring at me. Okay. Sometimes we get visitors, especially when we come outside. He wants to be in the video. He's not going to be in the video. I guess the appearance is not happening today. So, yes. What are we doing? Whew, let's have a breather. I know this was a little heated today, but we got to get it out there. Bottlenecking. What is bottlenecking? Let me sit back on my stump like the devil. D-E-B-B-I-L. So, but I'm not the devil. We have Christ oil. You safe? Okay. Bottlenecking is like a manager micromanaging not all of your tasks a couple times, see if you're doing everything properly and run you through again how to do everything after you've done them 20 times. But bottlenecking is micromanaging every single detail about every single step you take and the possible things you're gonna do and could do and have done and shouldn't do, and sucking dry a million angles on every single movement you make as a child of these people who deprive their children of Christ oil. They ulteriorly triangulate. So they abandon their Christ oil. They are terrified of losing everything they have, losing their children, of course, to anything, whether abandonment of the parent or just, but really the python control, the coiling around, sucking the life out of you control. They want to bottleneck you. So the hardest part to get through of the bottle is the neck. They're bottlenecking, which should otherwise, be as open as the bottom of the bottle. In bottle theory, because we have bottle theories. So parents who ulteriorly strangulate and triangulize their children, their youth, their young adults, and even grown adults, children, and a disclaimer, you have to jump to section 1137 in the video here to hear that you're not going to like what we're talking about. Once again, I'll remind you, if you don't like it, when a day in your channel is not for you. So, perhaps another one might be. Micromanaging every detail of your child to steal the blessings out of them. This mother carrying her child is cursing me because I'm talking about children, and the child is going off because that very thing is happening to her. I don't know where they came from, but they just want to keep being around, and of course they don't want to hear what they're doing. They will prevent you, they will unexist people if they have to be exposed. It's a biochemically excruciating process to them to admit, I'm a monster to my children. I abuse them in bottlenecking the Christ oil, sucking dry the life force right out of their soul and spirit and heart and mind on a micromanaged nanosecond minute of every hour. I failed at this one. There was no easier way to say this. So this one's got it's messy. We don't care. If you micromanage your children, you bottleneck their life force. Where you going, honey? Where you going? Are you gonna smoke? Are you gonna drink? Are you gonna be back by 5, 10? You got your keys? Did you pack your lunch? Do you want me to do your laundry? All while they're walking out the door going to work, for instance. Are we serious? These children grow up resentful, angry people. They've had no space. They have no emotional availability, no mental availability for higher wisdom, because they've never heard it. They've never had justice from anything that would tell them wisdom against these evil practices that have been going on forever. And the problem is their parents work in social work, health care, with psychology training. The problem. Oh, we over here can fix it. We don't do those things. But these people are within our own families, our neighbors, our communities, the people we deal with and see every single day or on a daily or weekly basis. How do you deal with them without alterizing judgment against them and being able to atone forgiveness for these monsters who at any slightest opportunity will do the exact same thing to you or me, as if we are stupid and we don't know what they're doing. A lot of us may not. We've our whole life been taught to worship these kind of pedestalize these people, idolize these people. Oh, they're rich. I want to be just like them. Can I come over? Can I do this? And they have just batted us down our whole life. Nah, we're too good for you. Treated us with scorn, distaste, and looked down upon us. But this is who they are. This is what they do. It's what they support. It's what they live and breathe. This is what they eat. Lord says they eat my children like bread. Yeah. They don't care if it's crumbs. The children's crumbs from the table for the dogs. They'll eat the dogs' crumbs. They'll eat the bread that belongs to the children. They will buy the loaf just so you don't have it. They eat the bread that don't belong to them. And so, angry as this issue could make anyone, we still have to use our own Christ oil to generate atonement and to help alchemize these monstrosities, abominations behind closed doors in rich neighborhoods, on our street. Just a thought.